All right. Last one. All right. Any pains, injuries? Good. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 3:30. Stephen Chang coming to you live from Vanforest Park in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person through Zoom as well as through 333 Grand usually on weekends. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website. You can register for class through ubindi.com. Today's class is open flow, level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy, tall spine. Palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavashtan, Sarvavashtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Pisyandraha, Pisyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back towards the chest again, lifting the chin parallel to your floor and neutral spine, extending the legs forward, separating your feet, and supporting to either side, turning your toes toward each other, then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotations. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Back to center again, cross your shins, take the opposite crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up high, extend, twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, swing the legs back behind you, down dog, pedaling out the legs. All right, back to down dog. Raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose and round, 3 times. Kick up. Right knee in toward the nose, kick up. Right knee in toward the nose, and hold it there, round the spine. Knee in toward the nose, high up on your left tiptoes. Kick it up again, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward, warrior one, arms up high, extend. Cactus the arms, palms face forward. On the exhale, draw the arms in, inhale, open. Draw the arms in, inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Take the gaze, look up. Then bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, left arm up. Take it back up, reverse. Hands to the floor, right foot back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, lower all the way down. 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it. All the way down, child's pose. Walk your hands in, kneeling on your shins. Right hand to the floor. Left arm is up and side bend, way over to the right. As you keep extending your left arm, let the left shoulder descend a little bit as you face downwards toward the floor. Allow the left shoulder blade to get a stretch. Take it back to stack, re-extend, come back to center, other side. Left hand down, right arm overhead. Then as you keep extending to your right fingertips, right shoulder starts to draw down a little bit as you rotate to face downwards. Take it back to stack, come all the way back up, walk your hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose, 3 times. Kick up. Left knee in. Kick up. Left knee in and hold it. High up on your right tiptoes, round the spine, knee in toward the nose. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, step it forward. Warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms face forward. On the exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Arms in. Open. Wrap the hands back behind you. Non-dominant thumb on top as you lift the gaze up. Bow forward. Devotional warrior. All the way back up for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot back plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale a little higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale even higher. Full extension if you have. all the way down. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, lift up onto your shins. Left hand down, right arm up, bend your right elbow. Right elbow, left knee. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Right elbow, left knee on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, back up, re-extend. Right hand to your floor, left arm up, bend your left elbow. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back up. Re-extend, hands down, hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch 3 times. Kick it up. Right knee outside the right arm in touch. Kick it up. Right knee outside the right arm and hold it. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, stepping it forward. Warrior 1. Wrapping your right arm underneath your left, eagle arms, and lift the elbows up to gaze upwards. On the exhale, bow forward, up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Stay forward folding. Either hover in space, touch your hands down, or touch your forearms down if you have that range. Inhale, take it all the way back up to vertical. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin to modify, or the hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Left knee outside of the left arm. Kick back up. Left knee outside the left arm and hold. 3, 2, 1. Kick it up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Eagle arms. Wrap the left arm underneath the right. Lift the elbows up, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward. Up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Stay forward folding. Either touch your hands down or forearms down if you have that range. When you're ready, rise back up to vertical. Release and open for warrior 2. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee comes into twist. Kick it up. Right knee comes into twist. Kick it up. Right knee comes into twist and hold. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Stepping. Here, rise forward. Warrior 1. Hands together and prayer in front of the heart. Interlace. Press your palms forward. Round to mid and upper back. Chin toward the chest. And spread the upper back. Lift the torso. Reach up and back with your arms. Coming into a slight back bend. Come back to vertical, releasing arms. Warrior three, arms forward. Once you steady your balance, moving just your arms. Arms move down and back, down and forward, down and back, down and forward, down and back, down and forward. Step it all the way back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Left palm face down. Reach forward. Revolve it. Left hand comes down to the floor and raise your right arm up to twist. Extended revolved. Right palm face down. Reach forward. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. Twist a little bit deeper. Inhale all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your fingertips back. Reach your toes back. Inhale lift up. Shalabhasana. Crown of the head reaching forward. Fingertips, tail, toes reach back. For 3 more breaths, lift even higher. And then release, hands alongside the rib cage, tuck your toes, press it back up into a plank, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga and hold. 3, 2, 1. Up dog. And then down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee comes into twist, touching your right arm. Kick it back up. Left knee comes into twist. Kick it up. Left knee comes into twist and hold. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Hands together in prayer, interlace with the opposite thumb on top, and then invert your palms to press forward. Round your mid and upper back, chin toward the chest. So feel for the spread of the upper back. Then lift up for the back bend, warrior one with the back bend. Come back to vertical, releasing for regular warrior one. Tip forward, warrior three. Steady your balance on the left leg. Once you have your balance, moving your arms. So once again, move your hands down and behind you, down and forward, down and back, down and forward, down and back, down and forward. Then gently step it back, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Right palm face down, reach forward. Revolve it. Right hand comes down. Left arm up to twist. Extended revolved. Left palm face down, reach forward. Half bind it. Left arm up and behind you. Twist even deeper. And begin to make your way up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back. Plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your hands back. Bend your knees. Grab the outer feet. If you're not able to grab your feet, you can just repeat Shalabhasana with your legs extended. On the inhale, kick up and lift. For the next 3 breaths, if you have a little bit more, kick up, lift even higher. When you're ready, release, forearms down, set up for the shape of Sphinx, and then press into your forearms, lift the hips, forearm plank. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands back. Down dog. Then begin to walk your feet forward toward your hands, coming to the front of the mat. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees and rise up. Chair. Angling the torso forward to a diagonal, taking this breaststroke. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim back. Swim forward. Hands together in prayer. Twist to the right. Left elbow to outer right knee and twist. Continue to twist here. Those of you more advanced and want to take the arm balance of the side crow, hands to the floor, and take the arm balance. When you're ready to break, inhale, square back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift the gaze up, and then lengthen to dive forward. Knuckles up and overhead. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, hand to knee or hand to big toe. Left arm reaching out to counterbalance. Big toe if you have it, extend, and when you're ready to open out the heel of the knee to the right. Start to square back. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Regular crow pose. Hands come forward, about foot and a half, knees to back of the arms. Tip forward to balance. When you're ready to break, walk back, jump back. Chaturanga, dog, down dog. Second side. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, chair. Arms forward, torso to a diagonal. Breaststroke. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim back. Swim forward. Swim back. Swim forward. Hands together in prayer. Twist your left. Right elbow to outside the left knee. Twist the chair or side crow. Start to break. Square back. Chair. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the non-dominant thumb on top. Lift the gaze up. And then lengthen to dive forward. Release your hands, bend the knees, chair, stepping on the second side. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Left hand to knee, right arm out, or yogic toe lock if you have the extension, and then open out to the side. Square back, stepping your left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, second crow pose, or if you want to take yogic squat instead, if you have a crow into headstand and want to take that, your choice. Julia, right? If you take your hands slightly further forward, when your hands and your feet are too close together, you kind of get stuck. Give yourself a little bit of space so that you can shift the weight forward. When you shift the weight forward and you line up the elbows over your wrists, your toes get so light that maybe your toes come off the floor. So try that again. Good. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Better, right? Good. So keep that in mind. It was a little bit close before. Give yourself a little bit more space and you'll get there. All right. Coming down to down dog. Yeah, I think we jumped back. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Extra padding as you need. Set up the base, lunging forward. When you're set, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace, broaden, and deepen the back bend, gently looking up. Release the hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out at an angle. Left hand supporting. Right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. You have the option of staying here or bending your left knee to bind hand to foot for the full bind. When you're ready to release, release your binds. Take the hands to the inside of the right foot. Walk your hands forward. Lower your forearms down. Lizard. All right, lift the elbows back up. Walk your hands back in. Turn the right toes back forward. Then rotate your left heel back. Standing on the left knee. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. You can stay with the hands either side and bow forward, or you can take your left hand to your right ankle, left elbow coming down, bow forward even more. All right. Take both hands to your floor to either side of the right foot. Then you're going to press into your hands and attempt to pick up the right foot off the floor and kick it out to the side. That's all you're doing. Just pick the foot off the floor and kick it out to the side, wherever it goes. Doesn't matter where. Good. You might even need to bend your elbows a little bit more to lower your chest in order to lift the leg. That's right, pick up that foot. All right, when you're ready, let's make your way back up. Standing on the left knee again, step the right foot out, turn the right toes in a little bit, gate pose. Side bend over to the right. Right hand to right leg, left arm overhead. Take it back up, switch directions. Left hand down, right arm up and overhead. Then pick up the right foot, bend your right knee. Reach back to bind the hand to the foot and kick back. Start to release, step the right foot back down, lift all the way back up, and let's make our way forward again. Step the right foot in, turn the toes forward, frame your right foot with your hands, turn your left heel back, and forward fold over the right leg. Pyramid. Revolved half moon. Bend your right knee. Left hand forward about a foot, left heel back. Right arm up to twist. Revolved half moon. Once you're steady, if you want to bind, right hand to the left foot, take it back. And break. Step the left foot all the way back. Circle it up and around. Reverse warrior. Stretch out. Hands to the floor. Right foot. Stepping back plank. In a one breath. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Once you're set, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace with the non-dominant thumb on top. And then begin to release. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Turn the left toes out at an angle. Right hand a little bit wider. Left arm up and behind you. Half bind to twist. You may stay there or take the full bind. Bend your right knee. Left hand to grab the inside of the right foot and kick back. If you have to bind, release your bind. Then everyone release your hands forward. Walk your hands forward about a foot and then lowering your forearms down for your lizard. Then lift the elbows up. Walk your hands back in. Turn the left toes forward, but rotate your right heel back and standing on the right knee. Start to dig the left shoulder underneath the left knee, hands either side. You can stay there and bow forward, or the right hand can grab the left ankle, right elbow coming down to bow forward. Left arm under the left leg. Yeah. I know. Especially if I'm on a slightly different orientation, right? All right, let's take the shape at the arm balance. Both hands to your floor. You're going to shift to pick up the left foot and kick the left leg out to the side. Try to get the foot off the floor. Then, if you want to go further, you can always bend the elbows to lower the chest, and that might give you more of an action of kicking your left leg out to the side. All right? Step it back in. Then you're going to stand on the right knee. Extend the left foot out. Turn the toes in. Gate pose. Palms face up. Side bend to your left. Take it back up. Side bend to your right. Right hand down. Left arm overhead. Then pick up the left foot. Bend your left knee to bind. Left hand to left foot and kick back. And step it back down, start to break, rise back up, step the left foot back in, frame your left foot with your hands, rotate your right heel back, pyramid, left leg is forward in your pyramid. Revolved half moon, bend your left knee, right hand forward about a foot, shift forward, right heel is back, left arm is up to twist. Once you have the twist and you want to bind, left hand to the right foot, revolve Chapasana. Start to break, step the right foot all the way back, circle it up and around, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up, draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor, pigeon. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Once you're nicely set and you are ready, walk your hands forward, palms down, or making pillows with your hands. All right, walk your hands back in, lift the torso up, take the left seat down, swing the right leg all the way around, center your seat. Hands together in prayer. Flex your right foot, lift the right heel. Now try not to move your torso and lift the heel higher. It's so easy for us to just lean back and lift, right? Try not to do that. If you have more in you, lift even higher. Then extend the leg, bend the knee. Extend and bend. Extend, bend, extend. Stay extended. Rotate in, rotate out. Rotate in, rotate out, rotate in, rotate out, bend your right knee, grab that foot, half lotus. If you have a half lotus, if you don't have a half lotus, a regular cross-legged position is fine. Once you have your half lotus, take the hands, outer rotations, slightly behind you. Lift your chest, broaden your shoulders, gently looking up for a back bend. And then actively think about the right thigh pressing down toward the floor. Right? If this is too stressful for your right ankle and the right knee, then better to take a regular cross-legged. Right? If the half lotus is rather tough for you. All right, come back to neutral. Keeping your neutral spine with your hands. Start to walk your hands forward, keeping a neutral spine. Once you hit your maximum, stay there. Think about, again, pressing the outer right thigh toward the floor. Keep the spine lengthening as you hinge at the hips to draw forward. If you have a little bit more, go a little bit more. All right, begin to release. Walk your hands back in, supporting your right leg. Release and grab either side of the right foot and extend forward. This is your crown chasana. If you can take full extension, fantastic. If you cannot, keep a slight bending of the knee. If you tend to round the spine, I want you to think about lifting your chest, leaning the head slightly back to come to a more neutral spinal position. And then twisting, left hand to grab the outer right heel. Keep the gaze looking forward so you can keep track of what the right leg is doing. Right arm reaching back to twist. Once you get to your deepest twist, if you then want to turn your head and do not move anything else. Square back to center. Now keep the right foot as high as it is and release your hands. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try not to move your hands. Let the right leg travel back to the shape of your pigeon. And once you get to your pigeon, go ahead and land the hands to the floor and then walk it back to down dog. And pedal out the legs. All right, second side, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose, elongate your spine, and then once you're set, make your way forward. Wait a minute, is this the same leg? Because yes, we did, and then we took the right leg forward. We did the same leg. Ah, I said right, but I went left. Is that what it is? But everyone knew. So, yeah, the two of you were following me. My fault. Right leg up. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor. It should be the right shin forward. I said left, but those of you who followed the program knew it should be the other side. All right, set it up and make your way forward. All righty. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso up, take the right seat down, and swing the left leg forward. Center your seat. So it should be the left leg forward. Hands together in prayer. Now do the best you can to lift the heel without leaning back. If you have a little bit more, lift even higher. Then extend the left heel forward, bend your left knee. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend, stay there. Rotate in, rotate out. Rotate in, rotate out. Rotate in, rotate out. Bend your left knee and grab back foot, half lotus if you're able to. If that's not available, regular cross-leg position. Once you're set, fingertips rotating outwardly behind you. Supporting with your fingers, lift your chest, broaden your shoulders, gently looking up. Come back to neutral, walking your hands forward. Keep that neutral spine the best you can, and start to walk your hands forward. I didn't give you that reminder, but keep thinking about your outer left thigh pressing down towards the floor. Your dog went that way. Yeah. Right, that's his dog, right? I realized, I was like, oh, what if that's not his dog? Okay, walk it back in. Take the left foot, either side, and extend forward. If you can take the full extension, fantastic. If not, a bending of the knee is fine. Then lift the chest, neutral spine, gently looking up. And then twisting, right hand to grab the outer left heel. Now keep the left leg reaching straight forward, lined up with the left hip. Extend the left arm back to rotate. Once you get to your deepest twist, stay there, move nothing else except turning the head to look behind you. Begin to square back. Keep that left leg high. Arms up. Then begin to move your left leg back. Once you get back to a shape of pigeon, then you can take the hands to the floor and then step it back to down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take your seat down. Take the forearms down, elbows down. But keep pressing your forearms down to lift the chest so your upper back should be nice and engaged. Then draw the knees in, extend the legs up. Keep the legs together. You can point your feet. You can flex your flex your flex your feet, point your toes, whatever you want. Inner thighs together. On the exhale, lower the legs almost all the way down, and then lift all the way up. So the count of 5 to lower. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way. 2 more. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way. 1 more time. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift all the way. Bend the knees. Keeping your feet low to the ground. Extend forward. Draw the knees in. Extend forward. Draw the knees in. Extend. Draw in. Extend. Draw in. One more time. Extend. Draw in. Lower the back onto the floor. Hug the knees in. Keep the back on the floor. Flatten your arms alongside the hips, palms flat. Raise your legs up toward the sky. Keep the left leg up. Lower the right heel almost all the way down. Then switch right leg up, left leg down. Switch left leg up, right leg down. Switch right leg up. Switch left leg up. Switch right. Switch left. Right, left. Right, left. Five, five, four, four, three, three, two, two, one, one. Draw both knees in, hugging the knees in. Then step the feet to the floor, bridge pose. With your fingertips, feel for the back of the heels. Your feet should be separated by hips width. Then press your heels down, lift your feet into a back bend. Stay here with your arms parallel alongside, or interlace your hands underneath you and walk your shoulders in a little bit closer, allowing the upper back to engage, and then press your heels down and maybe lift the hips up even higher for a deeper back bend. Use the counter resistance of the fist and the outer arms pressing down so that you can lift up higher. Now everyone keep your left foot down. Draw the right knee in toward the chest and extend the right leg straight up. Then you can point your toes, flex your feet, or yogi your toes. Any of those are good options. Just keep lifting the hips and keep reaching a leg up toward the sky. So whether it's your toes, your heels, or whatever. Begin to break, bend your right knee, step it down. Switch sides, stepping on the right foot, draw the left knee in, and then raise your left leg up. Then choose pointing, flexing, or yogi your toes. Start to break, bend your left knee, step it back down, lower the seat all the way down. Gently hug the knees in. Recline twisting, left knee stays in, right leg goes out, left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to the other direction. I'm very curious what the video is going to look like because it's so dark around us and we're in the spotlight. And gently take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, find a relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And rolling over to the right, coming up to a comfortable cross-legged position, taking a non-dominant shin on top. And reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer from the heart, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your closing of the season with me. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand. I said it again, from Van Voorst Park in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you so much again for joining me. See you next time. Yay!